All right. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to the next session of our linear regression. I'll download this sample file, quickly share with you. Okay, so this is the file for my previous batches. So, I'm going to share with you the same file on your WhatsApp group. Okay, so right away I will share with you just for your reference so that you can do it along with me or you can just see it along with me. Okay, we are not going to solve this particular example. Okay, so I've shared with you. Just let me know in the chat box. Have you received it? You received it on WhatsApp. Okay, all right. Thank you for the confirmation. Now let us start with our understanding about a data set. So there is a data set in front of me. It's a small data set. Okay, I'm going to apply the linear regression on it. Okay, what is the data about? I'm having one column which indicates year of experience. Second column which has salary of that particular person. So if the year of experience for Rudra is let's say 1.1 and his salary is this much, Prince year of experience is this much and his salary is this much. Okay, in this way, all of the candidates who are currently available in my company, okay, all the students who are currently experienced and attending my lectures, I've collected the data. Imagine these are the in hand salary. I just wanted to predict what will be the salary of Karishma, who is not experienced, but she is going to be experienced person. Now let's say Karishma is going to be experienced for 1.5 years. Okay, within next few months, what will be her salary hike? What is market value nowadays people are giving? So in this way, with the help of linear regression, we can predict. What we have done is simple thing is we have first imported the library. Okay, for this particular example, we don't require any kind of visualization libraries, any kind of mathematical calculation. No, simple thing is there only pandas I have imported. Then I have imported my file. Okay, I saw that many students are struggling with this part only. Many students are struggling with the path of my file to be read. Once you have downloaded the data set, so this is the name of data set. Okay, and .csv is the extension. You have to write down where the data set is stored in your own local computer. If I'm sharing this file, you have to change this path. File name will be same, salary data it will be same, but rest all the things will change. This rest of the path will change. And then accordingly what I will do is, then accordingly I will read the file. So my file is in front of me. Then I'm doing is data overview, as we have seen in our previous lectures. I will not repeat it because we want to learn something more than that. Then we have seen whether we are having any missing values. Okay, then we are also writing the comments. No any missing values. If no any missing values, I will not fill anything. Correct or not? If missing values are there, then only fill that missing values. Otherwise, don't waste your time. Then further, I've written that hence we can proceed with the data analysis. Okay, now we are going to divide our data set into training and test data. Generally, our training data will be 80% of entire data set, and remaining 20% will be my test data. This is what we discussed in the last lecture. Okay, currently I'm having 30 rows. Okay, these 30 rows are there and only two columns are there. From these 30 rows, 80% of rows will go into training. Means how many? 80% of 30 is 24. 24 rows will be given for training, will be given to my Python compiler for understanding what is the pattern going on. Okay, how I am going to give? Store your independent variable in X. What is my independent variable? Years of experience. Sir, how you decided? Because we want to predict salary. If we want to predict salary, salary is my target variable. My target variable will be my dependent variable. It will be my dependent variable. Okay, so salary I want to guess, salary I want to predict. So salary is my target variable. Obviously, salary will be stored then in the Y variable. Years of experience will be in the X. Okay, so same thing I have done here. I've stored my X. Okay, in the means my years of experience in the X variable. Now how I have stored, see all my rows are there and I can store 0. Okay, once I stored 0, you will see that my array is shown in like this way. Okay, yesterday we saw a step x is equals to file.iloc, all the rows I want and zeroth column. Why zeroth column? Sir, I can see that this is the zeroth column and it is the first column. Now I got these values. Then we saw further in the next step, this is the y. Okay, which is the y? Is the first column, sir. Okay, these two arrays we got. But yesterday we saw that in the previous session we saw that after getting two arrays in the similar format, we have to reshape it. Reshape so that there will be one array in the format of vertical array, second array will be the horizontal array. Instead of this, what I will do is I will store my y variable in this way, -1. Same array is there, sir. What is difference? Difference is -1 indicates last column. If I write here -2, it will indicate second last column. You can see that 1.1, 1.3, these are my salary number. If I type here -3, it is the third column from last. It will not give you any kind of thing because it will give you error, out of bound error. Why? And that many columns are not there, sir. How it will show you? Correct. So instead of writing 1, what I will write is -1. Okay, so -1 means what, sir? Last column means the first column from last, or this is the last column. Simple. -1 means starting from right hand side now. Okay, similar thing. If I write here instead of 0, if I write here colon, so in X what will be stored? All the rows, all the column. After colon, if I mention -1, meaning of this particular syntax is all the columns except -1, except last one. So my array will be in the vertical format. No need to reshape. Automatically, year of experience is stored in X. At the same time, I have means avoided the step of reshape. Carefully listen. I will explain one more time. Whatever I have written over here, I have written colon. Okay, I want to store the years of experience 1.1. Same thing will be stored. But instead of this, we have seen, sir, where is year of experience stored? In the zeroth column. I can simply write here 0. Okay, and my year of experience will be ready. But it is in the horizontal format. Again, we have to mention one step, which is reshape. Yesterday, or means in the previous session, I have already shown how the syntax of reshape is used. Simple. You can go and then reshape X, and then you can use X and Y. Why to do that? What we will do is, we understood this. -1 means what, sir? From last, first column. We are counting from last now. Okay. So instead of this, -2 can be write, sir. You do it, -2. It will give you same thing. Okay, same horizontal format. But instead of this, if I write colon -1, it indicates colon means all the column. -1 means all the column except last column. This is the syntax. Let me know quickly in the chat box. Have you understood this? Otherwise, rest everything is simple. If you understood this, we are going to use this particular syntax today. Quickly let me know in the chat box. Any doubts? Should I explain more time? Or you have to do it by yourself? Okay, Rudra is asking. Okay, Prince is also asking. See, this is my file. All of you can see that this is my file. Okay, from this file, what I have taught you is ilog function we have to use, and which column, sir, I want. This column I want. How many rows I want? All the rows, and zeroth column. This will be there. Is it clear? This much you understand or not? That you tell me. Can you understand this much? Everyone? Everyone. I want answer from everyone. Otherwise, I cannot track where you are getting the problem. Everyone can understand this much. Okay. Sir, I can understand this much. Column number 0. Okay, then column number 1 is there, sir. Yes, we got it, sir. Column number 1 means what, sir? This is zeroth column. This is first column. Now what I am teaching you new thing is, instead of 1, what I will write is -1. What do you mean by minus 1? Sir, previously this was my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. From left hand side we were counting. Instead of left hand side, we will count right hand side. This is my minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus, like this way. Okay, so this you got it. Minus 1 means what? Sir, from right hand side we are counting. Minus 1 means last column. Minus 2 means second last. Minus 3 means third last. Can you understand this? Got it? Everyone got it? Because nothing to be understood in this. You can practically do and you will understand. You got it. Okay. Now I am telling, okay, sir, you got it. Okay, minus 1. Similarly, I have already stored in this way only minus 1. All the salaries are stored in the y variable. But I want to store the year of experience in the x variable. Now what I'm going to do is, instead of writing here minus 2, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to write minus 1 only. Means I'm going to write colon first of all. What does this mean? All the rows, all the column. All the rows, all the column. After colon, if I mention minus 1, then you will see all the rows. Then here it is written all the columns except minus 1. All columns minus 1. This we have written. Means what? Sir, all the column and delete last column. Last column, which was last column? Salary was last column. Yes, sir. What is the remaining? Year of experience. This I will store in X, sir. And then I will write values. Why values we write? To convert it into array. Simple. Now you understood, everyone. This is my array format. Got it clear? Okay. Anyone having any doubt? Because the rest of the things you already know. Everyone got till now? Should I go ahead? Let me know quickly. Okay, done. Now, rest of the things, what are there, sir? So this is the library for machine learning. All the models we are going to learn from sklar. So we are going to import this. Then from this sub library, sir, we always import train test split. Why, sir? To divide our entire data into training and test. You can watch my previous video to understand this. Okay, I will not repeat. And then with the help of linear model, I have imported a function called as linear regression. How we have imported pandas and stored in small variable. Similarly, I have imported a function linear regression. Instead of always writing linear regression, I will store it in some variable. Now this is my choice. REG, LR, Siddhivinayak, Prince, I can write anything. Okay, you write it. Okay, and then with the help of fit function. Fit is the function where the model is been actually trained. In this one particular line, my model is undergoing training. My model is learning. So here your entire machine learning is happening. Okay, and then this is my test. Okay, what is X test? Everyone, how many people here are still having doubt with training and test data? Have you watched my last video? If you have attended class, good. But if you are doing data analysis for first time, machine learning for first time, obviously you will require some time to understand training and test. Quickly, let me know training and test. Should I explain? See, this is my training model. This is my entire data set. We have seen that here test size we have already given. Train, test, split. Sir, we are going to divide our data set into training, testing model. Okay, in this proportion. Test size should be 0.2, 20%. Means training should be 80%. How many rows are there? 30. Top 24 rows should be training. And let's say bottom 6 rows should be my test data. Or top 6 rows should be my test data, remaining all will be training data. Randomly it will be chosen by the computer. Okay, randomly it will be chosen, but at least we got it, sir. In the training, 24 data set 24 rows will be going on, and in the test my 6 data will be there. What is the proof of that, sir? It is in front of you. In next test, 6 rows will be stored. These are randomly collected 6 rows which are going to be used for checking our prediction. How our predictions are there. Predictions are good or predictions are wrong. That we are going to check here. Okay, so these are my X. Based on this X, I'm going to check what will be the prediction. And then I have seen the prediction. Okay, for 1.5, 40,748 rupees is the prediction. Let us see what is the actual value. 1.5 is there. Okay, 1.5. See, 1.5 is there. 37,731. 37,731. It is stored in Y test. Already answers are there. Answer of this prediction, actual answers are there in Y test. So I will not always go upside and check. I can check with the help of Y test. My prediction is saying 40,000, actual value is 37,000. Prediction is saying 1,22,000, actual value is 1,22,000 nearby. Means my predictions are getting very close to each other. It's good that predictions are at least close to each other. Basically, we divide the same table data in the training and test. Yes, yes, friends. Same table is there. We divide it into two parts. Just imagine we are having entire book. A textbook is there, and there are 30 different chapter. I'm teaching you 24 chapters, and randomly I will ask you questions from remaining 6 different chapters. Every chapter is correlated with each other. This is what is happening. 24 chapter I am teaching you means what? Training is happening. I'm going to ask you questions based on 6 chapters which are already in textbook. Answers are also written backside of the textbook. That is called as test data. But if I'm asking a question outside textbook, that is called as unknown data set. Unknown data set. What do you mean by unknown data set here? Sir, if we run this, everything, if we run this, now predictions are there, sir. But let's say, for example, sir, instead of test, I will find prediction of any random person. Let's say Karishma is there and she's telling, sir, in the this is data of data analytics people. Imagine that. Okay, Karishma is also experienced in data science. Let's say she is telling me, sir, I am experienced in data science from 3.8. 3.8, is it written here? No, 3.8 is not written. So I'm asking Karishma, what is your year of experience? Karishma is saying, sir, I'm 3.8 years of experienced in this field. Okay, now, oh, so sorry. Now, what will be the salary of Karishma? Here I have predicted. So this is the salary of the Karishma. Let's say Prince is telling, sir, I'm 0 years of experience. What will be my salary? Still, I'm getting some predictions. 26,000. So even for fresher, what should be the salary? Even for experience, what should be the salary? This is how HR analytics work. This is the small example of kind of HR analytics where HR people use data science or machine learning in their domain. This is very small example, huh? Very small kind of data set is there. I can give you same thing in the actual data set of HR also. Slowly, slowly. Okay, but this is how I teach to my students personally with the HR data. Now everyone understood? Okay, sir. Now let's say I am the HR, or let's say, Shresha is my HR for my company. And if Ramya comes to my company, give the uh, applications and everything, what job is for the Shresha is, Shresha will observe. We have given a salary in the range for a particular role. I have instructed Shresha, do not declare salary exact. Package for a particular vacancy is not exactly 10 lakh rupees. Let's say I will declare in the range 10 lakhs to, let's say, 11 lakh. To whom I should give what package, I will decide with the help of this kind of predictions. Okay, this kind of prediction. Or even before declaring the package in the industry, how I will decide? I will check my past records. Let's say companies like IBM, Nestle, HUL, Economic Times, Times Group, all are giving 12 lakh rupees for a normal machine learning engineer. Okay, fresher. So should I also give 12 lakh rupees? No. There are many other factors. I should see, am I capable of giving 12 lakh rupees? No. I will check what was the salary I was giving to my previous employees. And the previous employee salary was 50,000 to 60,000 if they are freshers. If they are experienced, then only 70 to 80,000. Okay, based on previous data, my previous years and years of data, I will observe which are the candidates who were serving to the company, providing their working time to the company for more than 1 year at least. I will collect their data because they were good employees. Collect their data, okay, and I will calculate what was their salary. Based on that, I will try to predict. This is the simple application of linear regression. Everyone got it? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Are we clear here so that I can move towards next? Everyone clear here? Clear. Okay, all right. Now this is the sample already I have shared with you, and this sample file you can execute. I will also share data set with you. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I will share the data set also with you immediately, because without data set you cannot do anything. Correct or not? You need the data set. So just let me know in the chat box you got the data set. Have I shared in the correct group? You got it now? Done. Okay. All right. So you got the data set. You got the one example of linear regression also. Done. Same thing. Remember that we were trying to implement previously. Now we need to learn something more. Okay. Today we have more things which are planned. So I will directly show you the previous file. So this is the file of the data set that we were actually trying to analyze. Okay, what we have done, we have already imported the libraries data set, and then we have done the descriptive analysis. Everything we have done. Okay, and yesterday we saw one thing. Okay, what was the thing? We have uh, imagined, or we have first of all, just 1 minute, we have seen one thing, how to calculate, or how to we can means predict our revenue based on serial numbers. Okay, so here is the file of the serial number. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Okay, this is the file for the serial number. How we have generated, sir? There is a serial number. Okay, this is the file we imported. We done descriptive analysis, drawn some charts. Okay, and then what we have ultimately done is we have extracted only two different columns. How we have extracted, already written upside. Okay, from lot of columns, I have taken only serial number column and event revenue column. Okay, now from this data set, same thing I will apply. How I applied for the HR data, same thing I will apply for the data set now. And yesterday we saw that our prediction was there, and our prediction went something different. Okay, so uh, you can see that where is my actual value is 0, and my predictions are like 209. Okay, actual values are always stored in y test, and my predictions are predicted from this particular code. So you saw that, sir, 209 and 0, too much difference is there, sir. Huge error. Okay, huge amount of error is there. Based on this, we cannot implement, and based on this, we cannot uh, check. Means we cannot check actually how much revenue we are going to collect tomorrow. So we cannot rely. We cannot accept the model. So what you should do is, yes, yes, Karishma, I will share. Just let me finish today's lecture. I will finish. Okay. So what you should do is here, you can here just mention that this above model cannot be accepted due to very much low accuracy. Okay, so I have written the comment over here. Why comment I have written? Why is it necessary? It is necessary because always, whenever you try anything, it should be in your records, so that anyone else, if let's say after me, I have handed over this responsibility to Rishabh. Rishabh should not start with zero now. He should know, okay, already sir has tried with the serial number, and sir has not received any kind of uh, outcome. So I will not write with the serial number. Let us try something different, and that is our today's motto. What is our today's motto? Sir, this much our columns are there, why we want only serial number? Let us try something different. Okay, attribute touch type. Now this is the column where I can see, sir, click 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 click, everything click is there. Okay, what is this? I cannot understand, sir. So attribute touch type, I will explain. Attribute touch type means what was your action, or what was the function you did as a customer for our advertisement. Okay, there are only two attributes type. One is the, this is the data set, huh? Sorry, I didn't share the screen. Yeah, so this is the data set where clicks are written, and you will see impressions are also written. So in my second column, attribute touch type. Okay, in this column you will see that there are only two type of data. Either it is written click, or it is written impressions. What do you mean by click? If someone has clicked the advertisement, it is click. If someone has only seen the advertisement, so it is impression. Okay, so if there is impression and there is something event happening. If there is click and event happening, we can understand someone has clicked advertisement, installed the app, and then has performed some action, subscription, adding the address, top up, wallet recharge, purchasing anything. We can understand. But sir, if there is impression and then some event is happening, how we can understand? It simply means that Karishma has already seen my advertisement and she remembered, okay, I already have my application installed for the big basket company. What I will do is I will go to that application and then I will see what are the offers. So she just saw the advertisement, she didn't click because she know already I have the application. So Karishma went to her application and then she saw, yeah, there is a 50% off going on. So she immediately added the address, purchased the subscription, and she was happy. So there are two type of customers. I hope you got it. In this also you can see, if I am having only two different categories, it is very difficult for me to predict what is going to happen. Clicks, 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 everywhere click, click, click is there. Only based on click, if we want to judge the revenue, what I'm going to do is everything will be same, everything will be same. Only one extra library I have imported. What is that library? From sklearn pre-processing, I'm going to label. What I'm going to label? I'm going to convert my text data into my numerical data. That is called as labeling. I'm going to convert my text data into labeling. So this is how I have converted. Again, label encoder is simply one kind of function. How I have imported the function here? I've imported the function. Then I'm storing that function in the small variable, le, let's say. Then what I'm going to do is, from this, I want to label my second column. I will mention that second column here. I'm going to mention the second column here. Okay. And then here is my revenue in the seventh column, that I know. But now where is my uh, attribute touch type column? This is my zero and first column, one, index number one. Remember, this is index number one and this is index number seven. One and seven. I am interested in one and seven. One and seven. Okay. You will not understand like this because I have made only slight changes. That changes you will understand once I share the file with you. Okay. See, till this everything is similar. Everything is similar. Only then what I have done is, instead of taking serial number, I thought that let us take another variable. Which kind of variable? In this column we will take. So first I have converted text data into numerical data. How I have converted? With this function. Now it is converted. What is the proof of that? Proof of that is here. In my data set, now you can see that attribute touch type, all the clicks are converted into 0000, and all the impressions are converted into 1111. Okay, is it clear till now, or are you getting confused? Just let me know. First of all, let me know. Only change is there. See, if I type everything na, in one class we cannot cover then further things. That's why I'm making the changes in the same file. Should I explain one more time or you're clear? It's pretty clear, na? Okay, for those who are not answering, I will show that. Yesterday also we did this. Okay, we have imported all the libraries yesterday also. Today also I have done the same thing. Nothing else. Same file is there. I'm just changing. What I'm going to change? One more extra library I have imported. This you have to import. Don't think why sir, when sir, how sir. Just import. Okay. Then I have done the same thing. This is the file. Okay, I have imported. This is the actual file. Okay, sir. Data overview is there. File shape, descriptive analysis, drawing the charts. Everything is same, sir. Everything is same. Now what I'm going to do, sir? After doing all these things, I'm going to convert my text data in this column in the numerical data. Why we are going to convert, sir? Because we want to analyze now our revenue with respect to this column. Let us see. So we cannot analyze with respect to strings or text data. We can analyze only with the numbers. That's why we need to convert it to number. How to convert? In this way. This is the syntax. You just have to remember it. Simple thing is because this is kind of language, coding language. No any brains we have to use. Okay. In this way, we have to convert text data into numbers. Okay. And then everything remains same. Instead of serial number column, I have taken first column right now. And already my revenue was in seventh column. Okay. So I have checked for missing data. If there is missing data, filled with zero. If no data, remain as it is. So in the attribute touch type, all the clicks are replaced with 000, and all the impressions are replaced with 1. How you can check? You can check with the value counts. With the value counts. Here you have to write down the name of column. This is the value count is the function which will give you 0 means click, and for that 0 how many total number of rows are there. 12,679 rows are there which are labeled as 0, and that 0 labeling is for clicks. 623 rows are there which are labeled as impression. That impression are mentioned here. Okay, sir, how you understand? You can replace here and you can see like this, sir. 0 clicks are there, impressions 1 is there, sir. Okay, you can replace everything. So you will slowly understand. Is it clear right now? Then I've changed my data set. Now instead of serial number, another column is there. Is it clear till now? Right now, if it is clear, what I will do is I will simply run everywhere now serial number, and everywhere revenue is there. Everywhere new column is there and revenue is there. Based on this, let me check whether I am getting any kind of good results. Training test data, everything is same. Okay, and you can see that predictions are 226 and my actual value is 0. Still it is giving me very much good, means high error. So this is also not good for me. So here I will mention attribute touch column is column cannot be used for prediction alone. This I have written. It cannot be used for prediction alone. Then what I have done? Now, instead of taking again this column, I'm going to take something else. I'm not going to currently, you know, use any kind of time column, that comes under separate kind of thing that is called as time series analysis. We are not going to see that. Okay, because we need much time, and that much time for this course is not allocated. Okay, so I'm going to take next column, which is that event name, sir. Okay, so what I will do is instead of now checking with attribute touch type, everywhere I will make it event name. Event name. Okay, in event name, what names are there? Sir, who is adding the address? Who is making wallet recharge? Sir, who is making subscription? Who is making top up? How did you understand, sir? It is written here. You can see what are the event names. It is written address, subscription, everything is written. Okay, so this thing don't ask to me. Everywhere I will make that changes. Okay, so I will label now this particular column, and now you will see that after labeling this column, which is that column number that I need to check. How 1 was the column number for attribute touch type. Similarly, what is the column number for this event name that I will check. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fifth column is my event name column. Fifth column is my event name column. So I want fifth column here. So I have taken my data set now, event name and event revenue. Simple thing is there. Event name and event revenue are there. Okay. Based on this, I'm going to predict now further things. And then I saw that similar kind of thing is there. I'm not getting any results. Okay. I'm not getting any good results. So what I will do is I will also write same thing here. Instead of attribute touch time column, I will write event name. Column cannot be used for prediction alone. Again, one conclusion has been made. Why? You can see that 0 it is mentioned and here it is 226. It cannot be made. Okay. So let me check, have I used everything correctly? Anytime if you get confused now what is written in that, so you simply go ahead and check that, means the name of variables, you will understand what is stored in that variables. And if I want to check value counts, so I can check it over here, value counts. So it are mentioned in 0 and 1. No, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. One more time, see you recognized or not, what mistake is happening. Event name I have done here. Okay, event name, but in event name something else is stored. So I need to run my code again. I will simply run my code again to 101. Yes, Rita. This is why you should not make the changes in the existing file. Huh? This also good example for maintaining your files. You should always maintain your files one below one. Do not make the changes right in the same file. Otherwise, you will get confused. Okay. See now in my event values, yes, now correct things are mentioned. Okay, there are four events, address add, everything is there. Label encoding I have used. Here I have made the mistake. Here I have not changed the thing. Okay, this is why the problem was there. Now it will be good. Now I can check whether correct data is stored. No, again it is making some mistake. So I have missed one more time somewhere. So everywhere I need to mention event name, event name. Here also event name is there, event name is there. Okay, city I don't want, so I will hide this for now. I don't want this to be mentioned. Okay, now I will run it once again, restart the kernels and do it once again. Okay, line 19. Rudra is suggesting line 19. Okay, so charts are done, event name, everything is written good. Okay, now in the 19th event name is there, fit transfer event name is there. Okay, good. Now this is also, yes, now it is good. Why, how I was recognizing, because here you can see that event name 0 is there, 1 it is written, 2 it is written, 3 is written. Means what? Correct labeling are done. Now you can see that my predictions should be something different. Yeah, the predictions are different. Now what is the prediction? Minus 69. Actual prediction is 0. Minus 69. Now this algorithm is expecting the revenue of minus 69 rupees. Okay, and what do you mean by 0 here? What, why I am predicting here 0 value? 0 is indicating my first event. What was my first event? Address ad. 1 is indicating my wallet recharge. Okay, so in this way it is very easy to understand. Like, if anyone is adding the address, our prediction should tell 0 rupees only, otherwise prediction is 100% wrong only. Correct or not? Are you getting this logic till now? What I have done is I have taken my different columns. Just now only two different columns I have tested. With the help of label encoding, I have changed my text data into numerical data, and I have checked that whether I'm getting any good column or not. Now, in this way, you can check for each and every column, individual column, and you can check how many columns are there. With the help of that, I can understand my predictions are coming good. Okay, you can check that individual column. You have the data set, you have the now technique. I will share this file also with you. Okay, I will download this, and I'm going to share this with you right away. Okay, done. So what is your task for today is, you just have to go through the data set and individual columns, apply the same kind of code for different column, and you want to check for which column we are getting good accuracy. If we are taking only one column for prediction, only one column is there in the x-axis. What does this mean? This means that our revenue, we are assuming it is dependent only on one factor, one single factor. This is called as linear regression, simple linear regression. If now we doubt ourselves and we judge that uh, our revenue is not only dependent on single column, it might be combination of column, then what to do, sir? Then what to do? Then we are going to see something called as uh, the multi multilinear sorry, multi-value linear regression. Regression will be the same thing will be there, but only variables will be changed. Here only single variable was there, multi-variable will be there. Only the changes, variables in the x will be multiple now. Multiple variable, you can take two variable, three variable, four variable, five variable in the x. Okay, that is going to make only the difference. Other than that, it is not going to make any kind of difference. So you have one task for today. You have to go and check uh, the columns, the which are the columns which are giving you, which might give you the good accuracies. No column will give you the good accuracy, that is the guarantee. But let's hope that, yeah, you will get some good accuracy for some column. But if you didn't get it, no issues. Okay, you at least you have to find that. Now let us take two columns in x and only one column. Obviously y will be only for one column. Always revenue will be in my y column. That is my target. X I can change. What I will do is I will take combination. I will take combination of, let's say, serial number and event name. I will take serial number and event name. Let us take. Huh? So how I will take, where I will make the changes. Everything is same. Everything is same. Now what I will do is, in dataset, what I am going to take, what is stored in dataset, from my entire file, only those column I have taken which I am going to analyze. So currently what I have decided, I am going to analyze serial number, event name, and event revenue. Three columns I want to analyze. So simply I will write here name, number of that column, 0. By writing 0, I am taking 0th column. What is the 0th column? Serial number. In this way, automatically I have included my serial number also in my analysis. Now I just wanted to improve my code and include my serial number in X. Okay, instead of writing here 0, if I write here 0, 0 of what? Data set. 0th column of data set. This is the data set. 0th column of data set is only serial number. Instead of writing this, what I will write is, I'm going to write all the columns except minus 1. This is what I'm going to teach you, except minus 1. Now you can see that in X, two variables are stored. Serial numbers are also there, and 0, 1, 2, 3. This is my event name. Have you understood this step? Let me know in the chat box. I've taken two variables now in X. Which two variables? X variable. Ignore the last column basically. Yes, Prince. Yes. Meaning of this syntax means take all the columns and ignore minus 1. Minus 1 means what? Last column, sir. Ignore last column. Or, sir, I don't understand this. What I will do is, sir, I will simply mention here bracket, and I will mention I want zeroth column and the first column of my data set. I want zeroth column and first column of my data set. Okay, this also logic work, but I will get my X in different thing. Okay, this I don't want. Zeroth and first column I want. What is zeroth column? Serial number. What is first column? Event name. Yes, sir. It is stored. Simple thing is there. Okay, this is there. Now what I will do is, I'm going to run the rest of the data and let us see. So it's asking for the input variables here. I don't want this. Okay, training and test data, and now you can see 0 comma, let's say 1, 0 comma 0. Yes. Now what is this, sir? We have taken, sir, two columns in X variable. That's why it's a prediction also. In prediction also two column we have to give, na. That why it was showing error. Serial number we have to mention, and category of event name we have to mention. Zero means what? It was second zero is event name. Event name is address addition. First is my serial number. If I change this to 5, then also nothing happen. Only serial number is changing. 5. I can mention here 150 also. These are serial number, but this is my address addition. And what was our decision, sir? If my actual value is 0, my test value should be, my prediction value should be close to 0. Yes, sir, we are getting close to 0. It is minus 1 point something, and e raised to minus something. Okay, miss, what is this now? Is it, what we can say, this number, how you can interpret means, is it the number which I can accept or reject? Is it the number we can accept or reject? Simply that I want. Just let me know. What do you mean by e raised to minus 15? Do you know value of e? How many people are aware about e raised to minus 15? Means the value of e. Just let me know your feedback. Except not. It's not except, Rudra. Now this is not ilog function. It's mathematics. There is a number in mathematics. You can just mention, like, if you are not aware about this, so I will leave it to you. Like, you have to Google. In mathematics, for data analysis you need to know some maths, huh? Means there is some value for e. If you can Google, it is a number given by a scientist which is having some value 2.7. It's more than that. How pi is there? You know about the pi, 22 by 7 pi. Everyone knows about pi value. Yeah, similarly e is also one of the value. Similarly, you can just understand e is also one of the value in the same way. Okay, and that value is also having some number. Okay, so in the same way, if we get some kind of, this number, you go and Google what does this number mean, so you will understand whether we can accept or reject in simple language. Okay, this is called as multivariable or multiple variable linear regression. Still we are into linear regression only. Regression means what, sir? Algorithm used for prediction. Linear means what, sir? We are using linear behavior to predict the things. Linear behavior, sir. And this is accuracy. Now, what we have done is, sir, we have tried to change the column. We have tried to change the combination of column, but still we are not getting good accuracy. What is the next solution on this? Next solution on this is polynomial regression. Instead of trying only linear behavior, we will try polynomial behavior. Correct or not? See, our revenue is also not changing in the linear fashion, na? Is it changing like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in this way? No. How it is changing? Randomly, sir. 0, 24, 28, 500, 200, 190. Randomly, na? So, how we can apply linear regression, sir? Linear regression, now we understood, sir. It applies to only the data which is having linear behavior. Okay. So, whatever data I showed you, this data about the HR analytics. In this way, you can observe it is my linear data now. Linear means how we have identified. Sir, we can see 1.1, 1.3, 1.5. Sir, these are the numbers which are not very much far from each other. Almost they can be, on the one line, one straight line, they can be nearby at least. And that is why we are getting very much less error. But what is wrong happening here is, sir, it is not because of our columns, it is because of making a choice of wrong machine learning algorithm. So from this experiment, we got to know how to use linear regression, how to use multiple variables in the linear regression, but we also have concluded we cannot use linear regression for this data set. So in the next class, we will see what is the polynomial regression. There is only slight change again, but we will make that changes below this. We will not disturb this file. Okay, so in this file I have used right now two columns. I will download this file also in front of you and share with you. Okay, here I will mention multiple variables are taken. So file name is multiple variables. So I'm sharing this file with you also so that you will understand what is the difference. Try to implement this code and then we will see means how much you have able to grasp or not. Okay, it will take the time because right now we are not into practice. Correct. So it will take a little bit time, but once you do it practically, you will get it. Okay. All right.